Good morning. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Today we're going to start on a brand new unit, and the unit we're going to start on is quadratics. All right. So to begin with, everything's going to be very easy. So let's get to it. All right. First of all, you have this in your documents, and we're just going to go over some very important vocabulary. A monomial is one term. 4x, 4x squared, 3, okay? A polynomial is multiple terms. And it would be separated by a plus or a minus. It's going to be separated by a plus or a minus. The degree of a polynomial is the highest of all the exponents within the polynomial, or the greatest of all the exponents, okay? And you'll see exactly what I mean here in a little bit. The standard form of a polynomial is in decreasing order. In decreasing order of the exponents. So if something is in standard form, it would be like 3x cubed plus x squared minus 4x plus 1. This is a polynomial because there are multiple terms. 3x cubed, that's a term, and they're separated by pluses or minuses. Okay, the degree of the polynomial is the greatest of all the exponents, so this would be a third degree polynomial. The third degree is because, let's put a 13 here so you're not going to get that confused, that's 3's there, okay? So if this is a 13x cubed, is the highest degree. Here is my degree of the polynomial, okay? Whatever exponents it's raised to. And in standard form, it goes from the greatest exponent, and they go in decreasing order. 3, 2, 1, and then there's no exponent. Okay? So I'm just going to show you what some of these is. There's no variable here, so my degree would be to the 0 power. Okay? This one, x, there's nothing there, so my degree would be to the first power. My highest degree here is the second power. Highest degree here is a cube. Highest degree here is a fourth power. Now, number of terms means how many terms are in here. Here's just one term. Remember, terms are going to be separated by pluses or minuses. Here's 1 plus, there's a term here, 5x, a term here, 9. There are 2 terms. This one has 3 terms. This one just has 1 term, a monomial. And here, this one has 3 terms. Okay? So here we're making sure they're in standard form. Okay? And we're naming them. Oh, okay. This one, sorry, if it's only one, it's a monomial. Okay? And it would be a constant. All right? That looks like it'd be Monday. Monomial. Monomial, okay? And it is a constant. Here, this is a polynomial, or we can call this a binomial because there's 2. And it is a linear term, but I'm going to say binomial because we're going to be using that term here in a minute. 2 terms bi, like a bicycle, there's 2. binomial, 3 terms, trinomial, these are all polynomials too. Here we have a monomial and another trinomial. The exercises you have down below, you're just to write them in standard form and tell me if they're what the polynomial, the degree is based on. This is a second degree polynomial, okay? If I were to put this in standard form, it would be 4x squared plus 3x. The name, it is a binomial. There's 2 terms. That means because there's 2 terms. Okay, I have a 4x squared and a 3x. All right, you can do this one over here. I'm going to do it for you because I want you to see we are going to put combined like terms. Okay, so I have one term that is a cubic, 5x cubed. That's the only cubic that I have. But I have 7x, a positive 7x, a positive 4x. That's going to be positive 11x. And then I have a minus 1. That is in standard form. The degrees goes from highest to lowest. Even though this is a third degree, and then I don't have a second degree. If I don't have anything, I'm not going to put anything there. And this is a trinomial. All right. The last part, the second part and last part is combining like terms. So I'm going to do one example for adding, one example for subtracting. We cannot combine anything unless they're raised to the same power. Like up here, I had a 4x to the first power, 7x to the first power. I could combine those together and 11x to the first power. If they're not raised to the same power, I cannot combine them. So down here, I have a 4a squared, 7a, and a negative 12. I'm adding to that a 9a squared. I'm going to kind of put them right underneath it so I can just add them together. Let me move this so you can see this. The negative 6, I'm going to put that over here under my constants and a positive 2a. Now when I combine these, I have 13a squared. I have a 4a squared and a 9a squared. I have 9a to the first power, 7a to the first power, and I'm combining 2a to the first power. And then negative 12 and negative 6 is negative 18. I can't add. Okay, negative 18. So this is my answer to combining like terms. I have 3 terms, so it's a trinomial. All right. When you do the rest of these are okay. I have an a square. I don't have an a square over here, so there's nothing to combine it with. When I have 2 terms, a negative 3ab, over here I have a positive 4ab, so I can combine those together, and a negative b squared and a positive 6b squared. I can combine those together. Before you get to your practice, I want to show you about subtracting. I would distribute the negative 1 and then combine like terms, right? So I will show you what I mean. Over here, I have 6a squared, negative 8a, positive 12b cubed. All right. Now over here, negative times negative is going to be a positive 11a squared. Negative times a positive 6b cubed is a negative 6b cubed. Now you can line them up if you want to, but I can see I have 6a squared and 11a squared. I have a negative 8a. That's the only one I have. So there's nothing I can combine that one with. I have a 12b cubed, and that's positive, and a negative 6b cubed. So when I combine everything, I have 11a squared plus 6a squared. That's going to be 17a squared minus 8a plus 12b cubed. That is combining them. If I were to put these in order from greatest to least, of course, this would be first. I would have 12b cubed plus 17a squared minus 8a. You need to complete the practice on these, and if you have any questions, I will be here for you between 10 and 11 and 2 and 3. Have a great day.